Right, so this is Jodhpur. I personally had no plans to go to Jodhpur if I'm totally honest. Because if I had planned it myself, I would have done a far better job of planning it and done some real research about the history of the city. So, needless to say, I was having this peculiar human experience that I'm sure at least a few of us have had, where you're off to a whole new place but know little to nothing about it. So, I gave up, and just as my hopes went out of the window, the plane landed. Now, first thing upon arrival, I gotta say that the Jodhpur airport is very small. But then I reminded myself that it probably has a nice personality. My hotel room was good, can't complain about that, but it was annoyingly far away from the main city. And this is where you get to learn from my mistakes because Uber, Ola, Rapido, none of these apps are gonna work for you in Jodhpur. You might get a cab booked, but that's when the driver is gonna call you and tell you to cancel the booking on the app and ask you to pay 200 rupees extra on top of what you originally booked for on the app. And sadly, there's no way around it because I tried booking 3 more times after getting bamboozled by the first guy who tried to rip me off, and it was the same damn story every single time. Not enough sun in Jodhpur. Who would have thought? Not me. Not me. So after a quick outfit change, you will realize that the local autos are also just as expensive. So if you're not a pro at bargaining with auto wale bhaiyas, honest tip would be to just rent a bike or car. That will be cheaper for you overall. Or just book your stay near Clock Tower because Jodhpur is surprisingly affordable. Okay, so this is day one in Jodhpur, and I'm just going to go out and eat and have a look at the city and see what it all looks like. I sat down to grab some drinks with the locals at this cute little place called Philos. Not sure why they have this random swimming pool in the middle of it, but maybe it's just for the aesthetic. Anyway, we grab our drinks and get talking about all the things that the locals like about Jodhpur. They recommended that I definitely check out Mehrangarh Fort, Marwar Club, and they also told me there are lots of deers in Jodhpur. They also recommended that I check out the Kaylana Lake, Umaid Bhawan, Mandore Garden, and they also highly recommended the street food near Clock Tower, specifically mirchi vada and mawa ki kachori. Speaking of food, it was time to switch locations and try authentic dal bati churma for the first time. As someone who thinks food should be fun, dal bati churma is an experience, honey. Because dal bati said to hell with people who tell you to not play with your food. You start by crushing and grinding the bati until it's reduced to dust. Then you pour so much ghee on top of it that countries wanna wage oil wars over it. Then you make a dam and fill it up with dal until it overflows. What's not to like, man? As we eat our food, we continue the conversation about Jodhpur from before. Now, if we were to talk about things that the locals themselves do not like about Jodhpur, that will be the cabs and taxi app unavailability, and also riots due to aggressive religious groups. And both of them sound equally bad. Another day, another sleigh. Grab some quick breakfast, and we're off for the day. This is technically the first day, to be honest. Okay, so this is day number 1 of exploring Jodhpur, and I'm heading to the Clock Tower market. I mean, the market is called Pal Market, but there's Clock Tower as well. And good news is I got an auto. So, yeah, see you at the market. Dude, I'm so full. I don't wanna move. Just wanna stay here forever. Good thing is, I did not stay there forever, and in fact, went out and spoke to some more locals.
अब शहर में आप यहाँ घंटाघर में है
हाँ जी,
तो आप स्टेबल कैफे मतलब टूरजी का झालरा बोलते हैं आप
हाँ जी,
वो देखिएगा
हाँ जी।
वहाँ जो पेड़ियाँ बनी ऑटोमेटिक पानी आता है
अच्छा, पानी अपने आप से आता है ऊपर?
और ऑटोमेटिक आता है।
अच्छा।
पास में होटल बनी हुई है
हाँ जी।
और उमेद भवन पैलेस,
उमेद भवन, हाँ जी।
जसवंत थाड़ा फोर्ट के पास सामने जसवंत थाड़ा।
अच्छा, यहाँ पे
तो क्या है कि जैसे कि दाल बाटी खा ली,
दाल
कुछ
बाटी,
गट्टे की
हाँ।
सब्जी खा ली,
हाँ जी।
तो बाहर क्या है, हम गेट के बाहर निकलते हैं।
मैंने मिर्ची बड़ा सुना है कि सब
वो
लोग
मिर्ची बड़ा वो अलग चीज है।
वो अलग चीज है।
मिर्ची बड़ा, समोसा,
अच्छा।
चाट वगैरह।
I spent the whole day exploring the Pal market, and in the evening I went to Shastri Circle and found that there is a food street there, which was very cool. Now, coming from Delhi, I would have to say that Jodhpur food was so affordable. I was going to all these beautiful restaurants, and the bill would be 1500 rupees or something like that, and it was bonkers to me. You'll also notice that there's very little light pollution in Jodhpur, and all these restaurants are gonna be very dim lit. Miss Meow, look up. Hello, friend. She's so proper, यार देखो. My first hostel experience, I have to say, and yeah, I'm just gonna get ready to go to the fort because I still haven't managed to go there, and tomorrow is my flight, so really gotta catch this one. So this is my hostel room, and yeah, I just got ready and now I'm ready to head out. So this is the outfit of the day. I'm trying to be comfy. I am trying to just go to the top of the fort and have a look around. Have a look around, that's all. Oh, अच्छा. ये बड़े वाले बैग बनने में कितना टाइम लगता होगा?
इसमें तो पूरा दिन लग जाता है।
पूरा दिन लग जाता है।
अगर वो कभी भी पका होता है, कभी पानी में गीला हो जाए ना,
हाँ जी।
तो ऐसा नहीं कि इसका रंग छूट जाएगा, कभी नहीं।
अच्छा।
एक गिफ्ट आइटम लोग लेके जाते हैं 5-5 7 सबके लिए। आप भी उसी प्रकार से सोच रहे हो क्या?
ये तो मैं अपने लिए लेने का सोच रही हूँ। अब मुझको ये वाला दे दीजिए। Well, at times like this, you realize that hikes are not as easy as you might think sitting at home. I should have worn hiking boots because, dude, it's been like what, 10 seconds into this, and I'm heaving like a fucking pig. Holy shit. Alright. I know I say this every time on every trip, whenever there's like even an ounce of physical activity required. But this time, for real, I'm gonna go join a gym. Cause dude, I cannot be an adventurer, a traveler, if I start heaving like this at every trek. Like, this is not gonna go well for me. But damn, that's the view. Now that's a view that makes it worth it. Even though I'm dying inside. But damn, does that look good. You guys, look at this. We're here at the fort. You see the fort in the background? It's cute. It's amazing. I'm feeling great. Oh my gosh, you gotta see this. Are you kidding me? And then you go and look down, and it's even more. Whoa! Like, just look at that. That is so beautiful. I can't believe I'm looking at this with my own fucking eyes. Dude, I wanna take a dip in that lake right now. Even though I don't know how to swim, I would die. But I would do it. Can I just strap myself to this wall and just stay here forever? Is that possible? Can I do it? I don't know why, but I just love taking a video or a picture of the maps or all the places that I go to. And yeah, ancient missile machines. I mean, did they really use these to like blow up intruders? Did this really work? I'm having my doubts here. It's like, oh damn, it's hot. Kind of hot. You know, one thing that I really like about this whole trip is that I chose to visit here when it's like rainy season. I mean, I was expecting to be like just burnt alive with all the walking under the sun, but it's not hot, to be honest. Like, I'm not even sweating, and I'm usually a very sweaty person, so oh my gosh, seriously, I mean, this place is just blowing my mind. Like, wherever I turn around, I'm just like, oh my gosh, in my horrible sick voice. But I'm not gonna stop. So this is real. Damn, is this how it looks like from up above? Like, what if I was like 100 feet tall? Like, this is what I would look at when I'm like looking down. Imagine if giants were real. Oh my gosh, this would be their Lilliput. Damn, didn't think of that. Okay, I don't know why my brain works like this, but right now I cannot stop thinking about the fact that what if I was a soldier and I was just sitting guarding this fort along with all of my other soldier buddies, all my soldier besties, looking around, looking for enemies, but until then it's just like a picnic in the park, right? Unless somebody actually decides to attack you, then I mean, boo-hoo, that sucks. But other than that, besties here, we're just chilling around, enjoying the view, catching the vibes. I can get behind that. That's so cool. Okay, I'm getting distracted. Let's go back. The tour continues. Oh, oh, okay. This is beautiful. I like this. There's so much going on. Is somebody dancing or singing? What is that noise?
Thank you.
This is why traveling is fun because even though I'm gonna be broke after this trip, I mean, I feel amazing. Damn, these guys used to be on elephants all the fucking time because, like, why do you need so many of these? One is enough. Like, why do you have 10 elephant haulas? Dude, I am loving this light here. Like, right here. Okay, so I'm almost done with this whole tour of this fort. And in the evening, I am going to go and meet with a local at their house, and they're basically hosting us and providing me with dinner, which is amazing. Dude, the sun in this spot, it's giving everything and more. I wish I could take a picture of my entire outfit in here, but it's kind of difficult when you're solo traveling. I think that's one of the downsides of solo traveling. The musicians that perform at the fort really made this trip for me, and I wish I could have given them more than I did because they deserve it.